The most, should I say the most exciting? I shouldn't even say that anymore. Winnipeg's kind of exciting right now.
I'd say the most interesting.
Most interesting or most with
Most
most
on the
potential.
line.
Yeah, is Edmonton, right? They're on fire right now. They have won their last 3 games, beating Vegas, Anaheim, and Utah. It was Utah, then Vegas, then Anaheim.
The 2 key games.
2 key games, Vegas and Anaheim, but
3 key games.
But Utah as well, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, they don't have Leon Draisaitl for any of those games. So, first off, they have the 7th easiest strength of schedule to end the season. Okay, so that means out of all the games that they are like playing, they have the 7th easiest strength of schedule. Now I'm going to look up exactly what. Oh, I had it here. Here, yeah, it's right here. What exactly, like what teams they'll be playing? They have. Look here. They play Colorado once, which is their big test.
Yeah.
Then they have Vancouver, Chicago, San Jose, LA, Seattle, and then Vegas again. So 4 of those games, actually 5 of those games, you'd expect them to win 10 times out of 10. Like that's Vancouver, Chicago, San Jose, LA, and Seattle. You expect them to win those. Vegas has been Edmonton's child. And then Colorado is a tough game.
Yeah.
Realistically, do you think that they can win the Pacific for the first time since the 86-87 season?
Realistically, yes.
Yeah?
Arguably, they are the best team in the Pacific. They've just had some unfortunate
runs of play.
Yeah, not. It is what it is. Whether it's dealing with goalie issues, line issues, whatever it is, I feel like they've just been unlucky. But they have most of the pieces. Now it's putting it together.
Yeah,
which I think they are doing.
I think so too. And I mean, the one big bright spot that I've seen for the Oilers in recent times, in the last couple weeks, actually even since the Olympic break, is the budding duo, I should say, or the budding connection between Connor McDavid and Matt Savoy. Matt Savoy has been unbelievable. He's been almost a point per game since the Olympic break.
How old is he?
He is 22, I think.
He's a Celebrini. That's what it is.
Well,
just kidding.
No, this is his rookie season. Yes, 22. He turned 22 on January 1st, so he's fresh 22, and he's New Year's baby. He was the guy that they traded Ryan McLeod and Tyler Tullio for to Buffalo back in 2024. So he hasn't really had much of a. He started the season off really rough. He had like 1 point in his first 30 games or something like that. He didn't really, not 30. It was whatever. He had 1 point in his first many games, but then after that, he just blown up. And now he's getting time with Connor McDavid since Draisaitl's out, so they had to kind of switch things up. Man, he has been special. And now playing with him, like McDavid looks joyful. Like you can kind of tell McDavid can do crazy things, but he'll just have like a oh yay, and he'll just whatever high five his teammates and then go to the bench.
Shoulders are slouched. The
last 2 games, I've seen McDavid genuinely joyful. Like he's score and he actually has a smile on his face,
and he's
like
not
pumping.
charismatic at all.
No. So it's like he's actually happy now, and I think that partially has to do with how the team is playing around him, maybe how the Oilers are doing, and I think that's a good sign. For
and I think they're in a great place, kind of no matter who. Like genuinely, their ceiling is a Western Conference Final.
I mean, I'd say their ceiling is a cup winner. That's maybe come from a bias.
That might be a bit biased, but I understand.
But
where
we're
you're
talking
coming
like if all the stars align, they could win the cup.
100%.
So I don't know. That's a biased Oilers perspective, but continue.
But I just think they're going to most likely play Colorado or Dallas
or Winnipeg.
They're not playing Winnipeg.
I'm kidding. Maybe let's move back into our Edmonton Oilers conversation after that bit of a rabbit trail due to that. So now we kind of talked about. We talked about Knoblauch a little bit in there, but. Looking at their potential round 1 matchups, it'd be either, at this point, it looks like it's either Utah or Vegas. Obviously, LA could make a push, but it's likely going to be either Utah or Vegas.
Yeah.
Which matchup do you think is more beneficial for the Oilers?
Utah.
You think Utah? I would disagree, to be honest with you.
Do you think? Well, if they can beat Vegas round 1, they're most likely going to play Ducks round 2.
Yeah, Ducks.
I think I'd go that route. I'm assuming that's kind of the similar way you're thinking. But
what I'm thinking at is, like, Utah is new, they're young, and they have a solid team. Vegas is, like, we just kind of talked about them. I think that this coaching change isn't going to change anything. Like we said, it's
not.
I don't really fear them if it was a round 2 matchup. And so I think the Oilers get them out of the way early, and they don't really have to, like the Ducks and Utah, I don't think they have the playoff experience to really match the Oilers, in my opinion. But, either way, they're going to have to go through somebody in round 1. Doesn't really matter. They have to win.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I kind of had another in our little podcast notes here. Can the Oilers make another deep playoff push?
100%.
We kind of touched on that a little bit. I agree. I think they can. The
last
9 games.
Again, they'll be in the round. Like, I feel like a guaranteed round 3. Like I'd almost put money on it.
Yeah. Even with how they're playing, like McDavid and Draisaitl, 2 of the top 4 playoff performers in history.
They'll be in round 3.
Yeah, they will be. And Bouchard is like the most clutch player in the league. The last 9 games, and this is kind of where it all hinges on. The last 9 games, Ingram has a 5-2-1 record, a save percentage of .897, and a goals against average of 2.74. In the last 3 games, he's made a lot of key saves, and he's been playing really, really well.
Yeah.
So I think goaltending is going to matter. Ingram, if they get that .897 and a goals against average of below 3, or like kind of a 2.7 area, that's all they need. That's really all they need. They don't need that all-star goalie like they've done it with Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard, right?
It would be nice if they had like an anchor in net where they can, like, hey, if we mess up, we know we got a guy who can bail us out.
Which I think Ingram can be that guy.
Yeah. But the way he's been playing, definitely.
Oh, for sure. Like how he played against the Ducks, he was phenomenal. And then against Utah as well in Vegas, he was really, really good. No, he didn't play against Vegas. Who played? Jari played one of those 3 games. Now I can't remember which one he played. But regardless, and if Jari can kind of back him up, I think that's something that is notable. But, Murphy and Dickinson also have looked like they've kind of finally fit in, stabilized the team defensively a little bit. Murphy, I'm hoping, is kind of like the Ekholm or kind of how Ekholm was to Bouchard for Darnell Nurse. That pairing has been really solid. So, yeah, I mean, say they make it out of the Pacific. Do they have, McDavid and Draisaitl, do they have the energy to take them past Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota? One of those teams, I don't. Unlikely. They could. Unlikely, probably, but.
Yeah, that's why I say their ceilings of 3rd round.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. I think they could still make moves, but that's just the bias speaking. Yeah, so maybe I should say 3rd
again,
round.
Like, playoffs is a whole different season. I can set my bracket, and it'll be completely undone in the round 1.
Yeah.
But.
So, all right. I think that about wraps it up for the Western Canadian hockey teams. We have started this tradition the last 2 podcasts where we quiz each other.
Great.